The waiter's hands were shaking. Not because the plate was heavy. Not because the restaurant was busy. But because she knew something was wrong. The meal was salty. Too salty. She had tasted it herself in the kitchen before bringing it out. And now, the man at table 7, the quiet, poorly dressed man everyone had ignored all evening, was about to take the first bite. What she didn't know was that this single mistake would change her life forever. And the man she was about to apologize to was a billionaire. The restaurant was one of the most expensive in the city. Crystal chandeliers. Soft piano music. People dressed in designer suits and luxury dresses. This was a place where money spoke louder than words. And that was exactly why no one noticed him when he walked in. His shoes were old. His jacket was faded. No watch. No flashy phone. The hostess hesitated for a second before forcing a smile. "Do you have a reservation?" "No," the man replied calmly. She scanned him quickly, head to toe. "We're almost full," she said, already reaching for the menu stand as if to end the conversation. But the man didn't argue. He didn't beg. "I'll wait," he said gently. 5 minutes later, she seated him at the worst table in the restaurant. Table 7. Right near the kitchen door. Where plates clattered. Where waiters rushed past. Where no VIP ever sat. And that's where Lena first saw him. Lena had been working as a waiter for 3 years. 3 years of fake smiles. 3 years of rude customers. 3 years of dreaming that someday her life would be different. She was 24. And exhausted. Her father was sick. Her younger brother had dropped out of school. And every tip she earned went straight back home. That night the restaurant was chaos. A celebrity had arrived. The manager was yelling. The kitchen was behind schedule. And Lena was assigned too many tables. Food. Table 7. The quiet man. She approached him with her notepad. "Good evening, sir. May I take your order?" He smiled. Not the forced kind. A real one. "Yes," he said. "I'll have the grilled fish with mashed potatoes." "Of course," Lena replied. As she turned away, she noticed something strange. He was watching the staff. Not the guests. Not the decor. The people. In the kitchen, everything went wrong. A new chef. A broken salt dispenser. Lena was rushing. She plated the food without thinking twice. But just before taking it out, she tasted the sauce. Her heart dropped. Too salty. Way too salty. She looked back at the kitchen. The chef was yelling. Orders were piling up. If she sent it back, the manager would explode. If she served it, she swallowed. "I'll apologize," she whispered to herself, and walked toward table 7. She placed the plate down carefully. "I just want to let you know." "It's okay," the man said, cutting into the fish. He took a bite. Lena held her breath. His face didn't change. He chewed slowly. He smiled. "It's a little salty," he said calmly. "I'm so sorry," Lena said quickly. "I can take it back and—" "No," he said gently. "Please. Sit." She froze. "Sir?" "Sit," he repeated. "For just a moment." The manager glanced over. Lena hesitated, then sat. "No one has ever asked me to sit at a table," she thought. "Why do you think it's salty?" the man asked. She blinked. "What?" "The food," he said. "Why do you think it happened?" She sighed. "Because everyone is rushing," she said honestly. "Because mistakes happen when people are treated like machines." The man nodded slowly. "And do you feel like a machine?" Her throat tightened. "Yes," she whispered. The man finished the meal. Every bite. Then he wiped his mouth and looked at her. "Lena," he said, reading her name tag. "If your life could change tonight, what would you want most?" She laughed nervously. "That's a strange question." "I'm serious," he said. She looked away. "My father needs surgery," she said quietly. "And I can't afford it." The man's eyes softened. "How much?" She shook her head. "Too much." He reached into his pocket and placed a folded receipt on the table. "Open it after I leave," he said. Then he stood up, left a generous tip, and walked out. Lena waited until the table was cleared. Her hands trembled as she unfolded the receipt. Written on it was a number. A very big number. Enough to pay for the surgery. Enough to change everything. And underneath it, a name. Ethan Cross. Her heart skipped. She had heard that name before. Everyone had. The billionaire philanthropist. The owner of half the city's tech companies. The man who donated millions anonymously. She collapsed into a chair. I served a billionaire a salty meal, she whispered. The next morning, the restaurant buzzed. The manager was pale. The owner is coming, he announced. Lena felt sick. She thought she was getting fired. Then the doors opened. And Ethan Cross walked in. In a suit this time. Everyone stood. He pointed. Lena, he said. Come here. She walked forward, shaking. I'm opening a foundation, he said. And I need someone honest. Someone human. He smiled. Would you like a new job? Tears streamed down her face. Yes, she whispered. Lena's father got his surgery. Her brother returned to school. And Lena never served another table again. She now helps change lives. All because of one mistake. One salty meal. And one billionaire who saw a human, where everyone else saw a waiter. Thomas. The smallest mistakes lead to the biggest miracles. So be kind. You never know who's sitting at table 7.